Hello and welcome everyone. So I'm just going to get right into it. The energies have been really, I felt like in a really big pause the last couple of weeks of January for me. I laid this reading that is out on the table here. I laid it out probably 2 weeks ago, and we are into the first week in February, and I have went a couple days on my channel without putting any readings out and not really having a desire to do, or I guess wanting to and never being able to find that time to be able to do it. I have been going through a throat upgrade. I have also been using my energy healing skills that I haven't been using for a while within private sessions, and I actually forgot how much I love to do that. So I really feel like this has been a time of pause to where we are really being asked, what direction do we want to take? 2025 is for me and has been for me, and I've said it is a 9 year, and to me the nines are always about the self. They are a reflection of the self in some way, whether it be through love, through self-sovereignty, through through struggle, whatever that is, right? Pain, worry. It's all about the self and how we see ourselves, or how we kind of express ourselves, I guess, when I really think about it. And I laid this reading out on the table a couple of weeks ago now. So that's how far ahead I typically do my readings, is a couple of weeks, so that I can edit them and get them up on the channel for you guys. And I scheduled them to come out. And I didn't feel like there was any urgency at this time. I have been receiving a lot of basic personal channels. The Lyrans have been coming in a lot for me. I've been receiving channels within my meditations as well. So I feel there has been a really strong upgrade, that our bodies have really had to take time to pause. And for me, I put readings out for other people and do work for other people all the time. That's part of my calling as a spiritual teacher. I've also been having a lot of how can I say this, Spirit? A lot of conflict, I guess, in and with a lot of the information that is coming out. I have also found that a couple of people that I really respected within the spiritual community, and they were considered to be gurus. Some of the things that I have seen surface, that I just caught within a video or things like that, has really given me pause on how much of a guru they really are, simply because of the criticism, and I mean outright criticism, generalization of a whole group of spiritual people. And they were basically talking about, or this person, I'm not going to tell you who it is, but this person was talking about channels, and so I was quite interested. I was like, oh, what do they think about channelers? Because I'm a channel. And basically this person just put channelers into the ground. And I was like, what is going on with this? How can someone that calls themselves enlightened and awakened put out a general statement like that toward a whole group of people? Do I believe that everyone is real and truthful? No, you're always going to have duality here. You're always going to have that duality here. But it really set me back, you guys, because we put ourselves in a position quite often of really looking up to those people that inspire us. And I just feel really emotional as I'm talking about this, because we respect them, and then suddenly our little bubble is bursted, and here they come, not even floating to ground, they fall to the ground within our eyes. And that hit me really hard. And I mean, this is a person that's been around for many, many years as well. And I've seen this within others too. And what Spirit is telling me right now, and they channeled this to me a while back, I guess, that there would be false teachers that would be seen. We would be able to see them with clarity, that they are false, that they are simply following a lot of things that they have read, and basically mimicking within a spiritual community of what they have taught. And because of what they have taught, they are afraid to admit that they didn't know everything. So when I see this, I see someone that is afraid to admit that they don't know everything. And this is someone that needs to be right. And I mean, this person made fun of channelers, and I really have a lot of issue, with that, when people come on and put other people down as a generalization, especially. I mean, think what you will within your mind, but to me that goes against all of my principles, and it kind of threw me for a loop and made me wonder, and made me really take stock at the same point to say, where am I constricting my beliefs? What am I constricting, and what am I afraid to admit that I am wrong about? Hey guys, sorry to interrupt the regularly scheduled program, but I have a news break here. I wish to tell you about a couple of students of mine that I have that are in, they're very advanced students. They are in my latest class here in the Color Rays, and they're absolutely amazing. They just blow me away with the things that they come up with, and as gifted as what they are. I'm going to leave a link to each one of them down below in the description box if you wish to connect with them. Anna is a sculpturist, and her sculptures are amazing. She channels divine energy. I can't wait until I receive mine. I will show you once I do. It has to be shipped to Canada. We can't really receive much in Ecuador. I will put the link for her Instagram, which has all of her things on it, or you can reach out and connect with her. And also, Tiffany is a student of mine as well. She's an advanced medium. She does light codes, she channels, she does card readings. She's absolutely amazing. And I'm going to leave her link below as well. So hey, you guys, do yourself a favor and check them out. You won't regret it. They are absolutely amazing. Okay, back to the regularly scheduled program. Mwah. What am I afraid to admit that I am wrong about? And I really don't watch, in all honesty, a lot of other channels or things like that. If something will pop up sometimes that attracts me, that I feel like Spirit wants me to watch, I will watch it. If it doesn't resonate with me immediately, I won't watch it. I won't watch it just for the sake of watching it. I won't watch it just because they have 100,000 or 200,000 or a million followers. I won't watch it just because of that. I will watch it because of the energy that pulls me to it. But of course, there are certain ones that do resonate with me, and I know it has to do with soul family as well. And I know that we all have different things that we are brought here to teach and to share. And I know I certainly don't know everything by a long shot, and we always have a lot more to learn. And I really try my best to not close my mind to things and realize that there are truths in others' reality that are not true for me. And it's okay for me to discern that and say, hey, okay, you know, that's your belief, and when you believe something, it literally becomes your reality. So I really like to keep my mind open to all possibilities, because we really are limitless in in our soul capacity. We really are a limitless being, and there's so much that we don't understand. And when we poo-poo on something because we don't have the capability of doing that, we are saying that we are better than everyone else and that we know things that other people do not know. Well, we might know some things, but rest assured, there's no way you know everything. You are only a small aspect of a really big picture, and that's where everything and nothing comes from. Is that we are everything. We are all connected, and we all have access, to this information. But we are so small and insignificant that we really are nothing in the big picture. We are each here to experience our own journey and really be open to the teachings of others. And it is so interesting because I have really found throughout my life that Spirit teaches me by showing me things that I do not want rather than things that I do. And that has been a really hard lesson for me, and really difficult sometimes to be able to take. It's just like, why can't you just show me what I want? And they're like, because you have to make your own choice. So we're showing you what doesn't work. We're showing you the choices that don't resonate with your heart. And although a lot of things may be true, and I can see that the truth of it, it doesn't mean I have to spend time in that energy. That does not have to be, part of my world. Is it true that there are, people out there that are doing really what we consider bad and evil things? Yes, there is. It doesn't mean that I have to agree with that, and it doesn't mean that I have to go along with the consensus, and it doesn't mean that I have to send them hate. It means that I have to send them love, because they need it more than anybody else does. They need it more than anyone else does, because their light is blinded. Their light is dimmed. So when I watched this guru, it kind of threw me for a loop. And then finally I went, okay, I'm going to send you love, and I'm going to send you an opening, and I'm interested to see, maybe this person will begin to channel and they'll have to retract their words, or maybe they won't have the courage to come out and admit that they were wrong after all. But the divine has a way of showing us things that we really, really need to see in a way that is really unexpected, to humble us and to bring us to our knees when we create, how can I say this? When we create a ripple that is not for the greater good of humanity. So remember that whatever ripple you're creating, it's important that it's for the greater good of humanity. And all I can do is pray that I can be open and discerning and allow other people to believe whatever it is that they believe. that this person could have just said, I don't have any experience with channeling, so I really have no knowledge to be able to speak about that 1444, the chosen. That's all. Admit you don't know. Because you don't know. Obviously, if you're saying that, it's a farce, you don't know. Because how do I know things? I just know things. It comes from the divine, and it speaks through me as a channel. And I've witnessed this in many people. I've witnessed people do this to me. I know they're a pure channel when they bring things to me that I know is true that they had no way of knowing about my life. Anyway, you guys, this has been a pretty long speech already. And because of this speech being so long, Spirit is telling me that I am actually going to make this a 2-part video with the card reading, but they're saying that the card reading is going to tie in to what I spoke about. So I'm going to close it here, and I really want to tell you guys that I love you so very, very much. And I am really being encouraged to check my direction and check in with my team for what is good and right for me in my life. Okay. Please remember, let love be your guide.